Back onto here, and I'm going to be doing a video about Stargate Universe. I actually bought this on DVD shortly after it came out. Now I am a big Stargate fan, which is why I have the entire season of Stargate SG1. I mean the entire series of Stargate SG1 twice. I have the season sets, and then I went and bought the complete series set just for the 4 discs, and then I got all 5 seasons of Atlantis. I don't have the complete series of that yet, but maybe. So I bought that to check it out and see what it was like. Now it's not bad. It's not as good as SG1 or Atlantis, but it's not that good either. It's a lot like Battlestar Galactica, shockingly a lot like it, and they actually did kind of rip off some ideas from Voyager 2. Essentially, it's all about a team from this base, this off-world base, that is suddenly attacked by the Aleutian Alliance. And there's this scientist who a lot of people think is kind of insane, who dials the gate. They're on this planet because it has enough power to allow all 9 chevrons on the gate to open this secret address. And they can only do it from there. So when the base is about to be destroyed, he dials it up to this mystery address instead of Earth. They all go through, and they end up on a ship that's traveling somewhere across the universe. And they can't get back to Earth because they have no idea how. The ship is in hyper speed, or whatever they call it, I forget. FTL. Most of the time it does make pit stops to different planets, but there's a timer. They have to be back on board the ship before the timer runs out. It's basically a lot like Battlestar Galactica in that it's actually a continual thing. So instead of just, episodes start, here's a problem, here's what we gotta do, oh crap, we're gonna die, oh look, we fixed it, end. Essentially it's, problem, we kind of fix it, but we got this, oh, bunch of other problems. The Doctor is, a lot like Baltar from Battlestar Galactica in, his mannerisms. He's actually played by Robert Carlyle. Then there's a guy, the commander of the military contingent is pretty much a wreck. He's going through a divorce. He doesn't really give a crap anymore. He's trying to kill himself, I think. Then there's the rest of the military contingent. There's, the best part, there's a Christian guy, or he claims he's Christian. He was raised by a priest that killed himself after his parents died. He claims to be Christian, but yet he got a girl pregnant when he was 16. And then when he found out that he was really pissed off because she decided to have an abortion. Turns out, later on he finds out she didn't. She had the kid, and now she's working as a stripper to make ends meet. And then he decides to give her all his money, and he still gets pissed off because she doesn't quit her job. Now how is this possible, you might ask? Well, they have these little things that allow, in Stargate Season 9 of SG1, they had these stones that allowed Daniel and Vala, once placed into a terminal, to go to the Ori galaxy. That's where they met the Ori and caused the whole big Ori war. They managed to create a facsimile from that, and they're able to switch bodies with people at the SGC. So what we see is them walking around, but what other people see is just whole other people, so they can't really tell them, well, it's us, So then there's, in the meantime, this Christian guy is, starts out, he was boning one girl, and then he hooks up with this other girl when they thought they were going to die. There's another guy, I may have mentioned this before, but he's a psychotic killer, perfect for the military, basically. There's the daughter of a senator who sacrificed himself in the first episode, who is actually going out with this military guy. Like towards the middle of the series. Then there's this guy who's kind of like this big whiz kid, their version of Rodney McKay, but far less annoying. He is kind of like best friends with this girl, but I think he's actually got a major crush on her. Basically, it's this whole group of people all mixed matched, civilians, military, that sort of thing. And they all travel on this little ship. I have to wait for season 1.5 to come out, so I've only actually seen the first 10. It's like Battlestar Galactica, and that it's what I call car crash media. It's so bad in the writing, but yet you can't really look away, because it's so captivating. It's really weird. There is a lot of on-screen sex, and they do have the wobbly camera. So it basically is like a Stargate version of Battlestar Galactica with, you know, the whole Voyager thing put in, and all in all, it's interesting, but nowhere near as good as SGU or Atlantis. So there may be another Chewbacca tonight. I don't know. I got that one. I did one earlier, but I got that transcoding right now. Hopefully this one won't run too long, because I don't know, there's no counter on. I wish there was a counter on this one like my laptop, but oh yeah, new wound. Yeah, there was a dogfight on my bed today, and Peggy scratched me. Not enough to break the skin, but enough to give me some scratch marks. Peggy is actually going in tomorrow to get spayed. So I've had to do the whole, you know, make sure she doesn't eat past 6. Only water after that, no food. So of course we have some other pissed off fellows. I got Lady go on it with me. Want to say hi? No? Okay. Did you even notice her that she was there before I picked her up? I don't know. Oh, now she's gone again. If this does run a little long, I guess I can break it in 2. Now I know how. It seems to work better with this machine than it does on my laptop. It's just kind of the transcoding is a bitch. So it's just gonna be me and my dad tonight. My mom's a babysitting, so I guess we're getting chicken tonight. Aside from that, oh look at this, I'm doing a little mutual right now. Okay, I'm just gonna stop there and I'll just do it in the Chewbacca. But SGU, that's actually what they technically call it, SGU, Stargate Universe. Could have done better, honestly. I kind of wish they would have done it a little better, not make it a Battlestar clone. If you want me to give it like a 5-point rating system, 3, enough to keep you captivated, but enough to make you also, you keep saying that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The gate's real interesting though. Instead of having the ring that goes around the center, the entire gate spins. Everything. It's... Oh, and a really nice touch, when the gate stops dialing, or shuts down, it gives off a nice big blast of steam from both sides. Yeah, I would have gotten a little higher mark if that one guy wouldn't have been on there, that Christian guy. He kind of ticks me off a lot. But the science guy there, the geek, he's pretty good. The commander's really good. Oh, I forgot to mention that there's also a guy who's left behind, who's actually scheming to get control of the ship. And he's also, yeah. I'm gonna leave it right there. So I don't spoil too much, but it's an interesting show. Let's just leave it at that.